Well, if you're sitting around wasting time, you found the right place to ease that frazzled mind. It's In the Weeds with Keith. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful evening on the boat here in southern central Michigan. Caught a few earlier. Lately it's been slow going, but I haven't really been out in the deep. This lake is kind of weird. Most people catch a lot of bluegill right along the edge. However, in this lake, there's a few sandbars, and they built a lot of beds along those sandbars. In those sandbars, probably hundreds of years old. So, yeah. Anyway, I like being here in this spot. This is one of my favorite spots. Excuse me, the sun is so doggone bright. Let me get a hat. Let's see what I got here. There we go. So, as I was saying, no, I still can't see. All right, anyway, I'll go back this way. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? All right, so this area is a little cove. This lake is not huge. It's about 350 acres. And this part of the lake is pretty much the only undeveloped part of the lake. And I like hanging out here. There's a lot of birds. I love the birds. Oh, it's a weird thing for a guy to say. They love birds. I think that's weird. I don't know. Philosophical thought for today. Kindness breeds kindness. How about that? Nice guys always finish last. How about that? But it is okay being a nice guy. I think myself as a nice guy. Sometimes I'm not. I guess I can be mean if I have to. That's not really, that's not really in my nature. But I've been mean before. I've said some things I shouldn't have said before. I've said some really bad things I shouldn't have said before. But you know, I think being kind is a good and genuine thing. We don't live in the world long enough to be mean to everybody. But I guess, yeah, I don't know if you believe in heaven or hell and all that. If you're mean to everybody, maybe you'll go to hell. If you're kind to everybody, maybe you'll go to heaven. You could be mean to everybody up until the split second before you die, and then ask forgiveness, and then you'll go to heaven. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to try to be nice to everybody, and I know works don't get you in heaven, faith does, so hopefully I can get some faith in there to get me in. But in the meantime, I don't want to be mean to people. It doesn't seem like fun. I know a lot of people are mean to people. Just flat out mean. I don't understand that. People come to mind from church. I just don't get it. However, church was when I was growing up, younger, church was always a social thing as much as it was a religious thing. And people who were mean had to get their social in too, I guess. And they just do and say mean things to people. I don't know. Anyway, kindness breeds kindness. So that's where I'm going today. Kindness breeds kindness. I've had a pretty interesting day. I really wanted to go to CrossFit today. My shoulder kind of blew out. I've got to get my sleep schedule back on track. I have a plan for tomorrow. I'm going to go back to scheduling my day. I just retired, so I have absolutely no schedule. And when I get no schedule, it throws everything off. So I go to let's go to bed at 3 a.m. and let's wake up at noon. And then eventually it turns into let's go to bed at 4 a.m. and let's wake up at 1. And that's not good. Well, maybe it is good. I don't know. Depending upon how you look at it. I would prefer to make more of the day than more of the night, because most of the time at night I'm just watching YouTube and dinking around on there. By the way, like and subscribe if you like this channel. Inthe Weeds with Keith. That's what it is. I also started it on Spotify this past today. There's a bit of a learning curve. I'm learning all this stuff. It's a low budget production. I have no producers. There's nobody but myself. I even wrote my own song. And I'm using a low budget cell phone here. It's a, what I would call a mid-range Samsung phone. You know what though? It looks pretty good. I don't have any problems with it. At one time, before I retired, I identified during the day as a band director. I know. I thought I did a good job at it. Who knows? I tried my hardest. I think I impacted a lot of kids' lives. I enjoyed doing that. I didn't enjoy disrespect. But yeah, I think we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, equipment. At school, I bought a Zoom. That's a type of camera and recorder. ZOOM. And it did a nice job with recording sound. However, the picture was never really good. I'll put a few of those up on my YouTube site. You're probably watching this on. I may come up with a new YouTube site that's just dedicated to this channel. I don't know. Depends on how much work it is. I don't even know if people are watching this. I will keep doing this, I hope, over the summer. And we'll see where it goes from there. I'll reevaluate. Also, this is what I call an organic podcast, meaning that I don't know what direction this is going to take. I don't know what kind of show this is going to become. At this time, it's just me talking a lot. And I kind of enjoy that for right now. I'm doing it for myself. Like I said yesterday, I'm doing it for maybe some grandkid of mine might care enough to look at it if the technology's still around. Who knows? But I'll call it right now a video blog. Yeah. So, but I'm open for it becoming something else. If it becomes something else, if like there's a dedicated subject I fall into, great. If not, fine. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, looky there. Sandhill crane floating through the sky. I hope you can see it. I like being out here. I never knew what a sandhill crane was until I moved to Michigan. Never heard of it. Actually, I take that back. My ex-wife Michelle, I went to her grandmother's house in what's the name of that town? Port Richey, Florida, sponge capital of the world, I believe. And we were staying at her place, and I heard this like awful prehistoric sound in the morning when I was waking up, and it turned out to be these sandhill cranes. They make an awful noise, and I had never heard it, didn't know what they were. And that was in Florida. And then when I came up here to Michigan, sure enough, there were sandhill cranes. So I don't know if they summer here or just pass on through. There's a lot of migratory birds that come through here. Every once in a while we'll get some loons that come through here. There's one called a red-breasted loon. When it stops in, all kinds of photographers come out and bird watchers. All right, be kind, everybody. Take care. Love you all. Bye. Wait. See if I can remember how to turn this off. Like I said, I'm learning all this stuff. It's all made by myself. Here we go. Bye, y'all.